Alright, so I heard the Republican National Convention on the TV in the living room, and this character here was speaking. So this character's name is Amber Rose. So why would Amber Rose be speaking at the Republican National Convention? So let's go back over here to my video. So this character here was speaking in fourth person, which I hate. There was this guy I used to work with. He would always speak in fourth person, always including myself with his narration. Until one day I had to, breaking news. I had to break the news down to him. Quit including me in your speech. Speak for yourself. He would always say things like, speaking from the collective, we and us, in reference to like all the sports teams. Like he would actually include himself with these athletes. Like, oh, we just need this and we'd be better. I had to tell him, hey, I don't care about any of that. Like, not at all. But anyway, back to this video. So that's what this character is doing here. This character is speaking in fourth person. So that's also like another type of, it's like a type of brainwashing, because they're like laying the foundation for this character to agree with. And then all of a sudden, here it is, this collective hive mind here. So this character says, we all popped up. So that's synonymous with what I've been talking about with this rose. How they use rose simply because of the verb rise. It's the past tense of the verb rise. And they're referring to themselves rising from the abyss, or rising, the biblical Satan, the bits and pieces of what they call this viral DNA that exists in all of these characters, which is being represented here on this character again, Amber Rose, with this hand sign. You see how this hand is different from this hand? These two fingers here are purposefully close together here. That's their hand sign. That's the unnatural hand sign. That means they're part of the club. That means they've got that bits and pieces of viral DNA, the biblical Satan's DNA within themselves. That's why they're all deceptuous scumbags. Because they're just repeating, it's just like it's happening all over again, like I said. So here's, only it's happening on, I guess, through these characters. Instead of there just being one character, there's a whole array. We're definitely, we very well may be outnumbered here. But like it matters, you know what I mean? I could probably take on 10 Ender Giants myself. But anyway, here's an example of this thing's name. So Amber Rose, right? Rose again from the verb rise. And then here's Amber. So this is an image from Jurassic Park. And this is the foundation of all the Jurassic Park movies. All these dinosaurs rise, or they rose, on account of this amber and what's inside of this amber. So what's inside of this amber is a mosquito. So that would be synonymous with, the E. coli bacteria, the black stone, and what exists in it. Here they're referring to that viral DNA with the mosquito, but it's sort of the same, because the biblical Satan and this relationship that they have with it through their DNA can be synonymous with a mosquito, because a mosquito is a parasite, and the biblical Satan, is existing through these characters as a sort of parasite. It needs them as a host. So what are the chances? Like, I did not know that, Amber Rose was going to be speaking at the Republican National Convention.